There is no one type of person who gets the racist pass more than a big back, liberal, black ghetto queen. Nobody on this earth gets the racism pass like one of them type individuals. Nobody is more entitled. Nobody feels as if they don't stink. And nobody is willing to run up in your mess and to project their own damn stress onto you like one of these people. Now, I saw a clip of this video. I didn't even watch through the whole thing. I said, let me keep this for my people because we got to unpack this together. If I'm going through it, damn it, you're going to go through it with me. So let's go ahead and cue this up and see what the hell is going on. I'm going to work with my levels a little bit, so mind me if it blasts in your ear for 1 second.
So if you met an attractive man and y'all had a good conversation.
Thank you, she's in the way. Hey.
Wait, what was that first comment? Thank you, who in the way?
I had a good conversation.
Thank you, she's in the way.
Bad is in the way. This is the, folks, this one right here, back here. So, y'all see this? The one in the red clown weave is the one talking about some bad bitches in the way. Now, what's going on in the scene is quite obvious, so let me go ahead and explain it anyway. This man is doing a street interview with these two chicks, asking them a question. Then all of a sudden, Rasputia Jr., aka Precious with the sexy red hair, steps in talking about bad bitches in the way with a crop top on, showing the whole gut of. Nobody is more confident about wearing little bits of clothing more than a big back, liberal queen, black woman. Nobody on this earth. Nobody is more confident about them roles than one of these.
Hey, we're ready for questions.
What's your name?
I'm Key.
They can't go one iota of a moment without being the center of attention. My God.
And you?
I'm ready.
Why do you think it's appropriate to just run up in our interview mid-conversation?
I ain't gonna lie, they white and I don't give a fuck.
I'm telling you, whoa, we're gonna run that back. But these people are also the most insecure. That's why they do the most, right? Oftentimes, it's compensation is the word that's oftentimes used. You know, it's the oh, he drives a big truck because he has a small, like, you know, maybe in some cases, sure, that is it. In this case, it is. The reason she's so loud, she's so obnoxious, she's so out there is because she's extremely insecure, and therefore she is trying to find ways basically to compensate for it, to get attention in other ways. And so, you know, big back behavior is oftentimes the best way to go about that.
I'm ready.
Why do you think it's appropriate to just run up in our interview mid-conversation?
I ain't gonna lie, they white and I don't give a fuck.
Are you just looking for
I don't give up, they white. So basically they mean nothing. And look at this one. Yeah. There is nothing more pitiful than a liberal white woman. Nothing. Just pitiful. Will just curl over for one of these mini Rasputias.
attention?
No, never. I never get.
If you don't know Rasputia, look up Norbit. Just look up Norbit.
Fuck.
We want to be funny. Come over the video.
Looking for attention?
No, never. I never gave a fuck. Fuck that white. I never gave a fuck.
Are you just looking for attention?
No, never. I never gave a fuck.
We want to be funny. Come over the video.
But if I'm in the middle of a conversation with two
I'm
people,
sorry, y'all. He feel disrespect. I'm
You have a
gone.
problem with it? I'm good. What? So what's the problem now?
Oh my God. Everything about, like, look, aesthetic is one thing, and it's like, oh, but when you have a nasty attitude like that, your whole personality is just funky, stanky, musky as hell. I cannot. Everything in me is completely and absolutely turned the hell off of everything that you are, that you represent. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress, on some Kendrick type shit. Oh, good Lord, folks. And again, they're cowards in the back. I'm sorry, that's cowardice. But they're young, liberal. At least one seems white. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. Please don't eat me.
What's the problem now? We are girls. We are girls, aren't we?
No, you're not no girls. We are girls. Okay, do y'all see the hypocrisy? Let me break this down. So first off, why they white? Just we don't give a damn about these white. Now I'm a girl's girl. No, you're only a girl's girl when it's convenient for you. They only pull out that feminist card when it's convenient. Really, they hate each other. Really, it's competition. Really, she saw probably this chick, and then likely this chick. She just probably saw whiteness in this one. She saw this one. She said, "Oh hell no, ain't no black man about to give no attention to a non-ghetto queen, mini Rasputia with a sexy red weave on. Hell no, that ain't finna happen today. Oh, hell no." She ran up looking like Bismarck Key with the red wig on. "Oh, baby, you got what I need." This is absolutely repulsive. All this behavior. Who raised these individuals? Oh, I know. It's the ghetto culture. The ghetto culture raised them. Parents who likely did not do the job that they were basically they were they were supposed to be stewards of this thing. That's what I'm trying to get to. They were supposed to be good stewards of raising a child, rearing a child up, disciplining that child, and essentially teaching them how to be a decent human being. This is a failed experiment here. And maybe her parents were great and she just decided to be a complete train wreck.
Hey, we're ready for questions.
What's your name?
I'm Keith.
And I bet you this one hates on this. The redhead one hates on her friend right here. 9 times out of 9.
And you?
I'm ready.
Why do you think
She had to answer for it. She couldn't stand anybody getting more attention. Look at her looking at him with them demon eyes.
it's appropriate to just run up in our interview mid-conversation?
I ain't gonna lie, they white and I don't give a fuck. I hope they me.
And this brother's, I'm guessing, European or maybe African, lived in Europe somewhere. So he is kind of flabbergasted. He's not used to the ghetto ratchet queens like that. Maybe he is, but my assumption is he's not, right? He was not raised around this sort of culture, whatever it is. So to see something like this is astounding. That's why his response is what it is. He didn't walk away first, or he didn't start, he didn't get gangsta on them. He just said, why do you think it's appropriate? Like, what is this? What's going on? It's kind of like, if, I don't know, like a silverback or something like that, like ran up on you, like, oh my goodness, what is this about? You've never met a silverback before, and yet it just, it approaches you and it's acting silverback, beating its chest. You're like, what is this about? My goodness.
They white and I don't give a fuck. I hope they me.
I never give a fuck.
Are you just looking for attention?
No, never. I never gave a fuck.
We want to be funny. Come over the video.
Yeah. Girl in the black dress, you better leave this woman. She will ruin you.
But if I'm in the middle of a conversation with two
I'm
people,
sorry, y'all. He feel disrespect. I'm gone.
See, the one in the black dress it's like, this is the thing. Influence is real, folks. Especially when it comes to young women. Like, the susceptibility of influence is very, very real. So the one in the black dress will basically become subservient to the big back. The big back is like the domineering. She's the alpha, whatever. And so the one in the black dress might actually be a sweet girl. She might be nice. She might be kind. She might be whatever. But because of the company she keeps, she becomes more and more like the big back, right? So she got a fan on her. I wonder why.
Problem now. What's the problem now? We are girls. We are girls, aren't we?
See that? How she has to dominate everything? Can barely breathe. Stop. I can't breathe. Look at this. Look at that midriff.
Snakes.
so if you met an attractive man and y'all had a good conversation,
Thank you, she's in the way. Hey, we're ready for questions.
what's your name?
I'm Keith.
And you?
I'm ready.
Why do you think it's appropriate to just run up in our interview mid-conversation?
I don't give a
I ain't
fuck.
gonna lie, they white and I don't give a fuck. I hope they me.
I never give a fuck.
Are you just looking for attention?
No,
They
never.
white.
I never
That's the
gave a fuck.
first thing she went to is they white. Is there an insecurity thing going on here? Can somebody answer that? Like, with some of these chicks, like, is there like a jealousy of white girls or something? What's that about? What is that? The first thing that popped up in her head, oh, she white. That wasn't even a conversation piece. That's like looming in her head.
It could be funny. Come up in the video.
But if I'm in the middle of a conversation with two people,
I'm sorry, y'all. He feel disrespect. I'm gone.
Come with it. What? So what's the problem now? What's the problem now? We are girls. We are girls, aren't we? Anywho, what's next?
so if you met
You can look like that and have a great personality, and it will make up for a lot of the other deficits there, right? Just God honest truth. It will make up for a lot. That's why, honestly, the girl in the black dress, I was like, you know what? She seems kind of coolish, but she's running around with, the silverback. I mean, yeah, she's over here, smoking and stuff like that. That's very, very unattractive. But, she seems kind of more chill. And then you just see, mini Sidibe over here, mini Precious over here. I am ignorant and ill-informed. Okay, I nowadays I got to get in the comment section because they get real disrespectful in them comments. So, we're here for it. I am ignorant and ill-informed, and I'm going to be loud about it. Ain't that something? See, this sister right here, cool personality, chill, cool. You could be my people. We can talk. Women shaped like this are always telling other women to break up with their man. It is always, I'm telling y'all, nobody wants a woman more miserable than a jaded woman who is shaped like whatever the hell that is. Oh my goodness. Someone stop her before she falls and causes. Girls shaped like this talk the most ish. It's true. It's true. The insecurity is harbored in the midsection. It's true. Those white girls are an embarrassment. Get over the white guilt. Facts. I just did a video on white guilt. Get over your white guilt. Get over it. Get over it. Stop. It's not earning you any brownie points that actually matter in the long term. These people don't care about you. A lot of them despise you. That'll do. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. She fights just to breathe. Her ass literally has a portable fan. She's the only person she's really fighting is herself, and the fight is to breathe. Nearly 50% of black women have. Oh, I didn't know that statistics. Jeez, is that true? 50%? This has been your daily public health fact. Thank God for what he did in those 3 years. I stopped hanging out with people who were bad for me, letting them influence me, self-harm, being anxious and depressed. Yeah, this is going from a lefty to basically a normie or a normal person. This is lefty right here on the left. That's the liberal. And then right there on the right is a regular person. Listen to music that made me feel terrible, being angry, make this switch. It's true. Number one is the people you hang out with. Sis in the black, I hope one day you're able to, about to swallow my whole entire esophagus. I hope that you hear this message and you hear it clearly. That woman, that chick that you're with wants no good for you because she doesn't want any good for herself. She wouldn't let herself get to that place and act in that way if she was. The most racist woman, they blatantly think they can be cruel to people based on skin color. It's true. Yep. Facts. She got tired just walking over. It's facts. She is exhausted. Typical for entitled black. It's a trash culture. See, folks, I'm telling y'all, folks talking about avoid black. I saw the silverback. I'm sorry. This is silverback energy. Look how she bombards.
This is had a good conversation.
Black bitches in the way. Hey.
You see how she went and stood right in front of that girl. That's big back asserting the dominance. That's what that is. That's what that is. Yeah, folks. That's ghetto culture personified in one entity, in one being, one big back being. And I'm gonna call it out for exactly what it is. I'm no longer in a place where I'm kind of timid and, tiptoeing around things. No, I'm getting straight to the jugular. I'm saying what every single one of y'all are thinking at the end of the day. This thing needs to be eradicated from our thing. Simple. Black folks are embarrassed by this, let alone everybody else. Everybody else is probably afraid and a lot of other things. We're just embarrassed. and we're tired of it. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Now, if you'd like to stay around, make sure to click that little subscribe button down there, or you can show some love by going to the description below and clicking on the button titled Buy Me a Coffee. Leave a little something there, or click on the Cash App. Leave a little something here. Till the next time, peace.
I fell in love with the sunshine. I fell in love with the light. I fell in love with the full moon. I fell in love with the night. I can see the light again. I can see the light. You can see the life in him illuminate the night. I know the time is taking. A 3-6-5, that's a full rotation. I see you looking up, you know them constellations. Constantly gazing like house of praises, you get to praising.